everyone! Today I have a photo shoot to do, so I figured I would film a little get ready with me video while I get ready. I'm intelligent, I swear. As normal, if you see me like squirming around in my chair or anything, I don't know if you can see here, but there's a dog behind me. So that's the thing that's happening. Yeah, so just get right into it. I already have my primer on. It's the Benefit Porefessional. So let's actually get started then. I think for foundation, I think I'm going to use my CoverGirl because I'm almost out of it and I kind of want to just like make sure I use it before it's like too bad to use, because it's also like coming out so weird. Like it got all like thick at the bottom and I'm so sad because I really like this foundation. So I'll have to go pick up another one, I guess. For concealer, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Studio Concealer in the shade Beige. I'm just gonna tap it on this lovely pimple right here and tap it in. And then this little guy, and this little guy. And then for under the eyes, so I want to make sure that's pretty concealed, I'm going to use a little bit of the LA Girl Pro Conceal. But I'm going to put it on my finger because I don't really like this brush applicator. What is this? This is the shade Porcelain. So I'm just going to... put a little bit of the Maybelline Dream Lumi highlighting concealer. Kind of just on the higher points and kind of mix it in a tiny bit with that LA Girl. Powder today, I think I'm just going to use, I use a little bit of a translucent powder. This is the e.l.f. High Definition powder. Pretty sure it's just in sheer, yeah. And I'm gonna dump a little bit into the lid. I'm only gonna use this under my eyes. That is way too much. Put that on under my eyes. I'll let that sit for a little bit. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula CC powder in the shade Light Medium. Film behind the scenes today, but I don't know if anyone would actually want to see it. So if you want to see it, let me know. Otherwise, I probably won't edit it because I'm not going to go through the trouble of trying to edit all of it down if nobody wants to see it. So there's that. Then I'll let the translucent powder sit under my eyes for a little bit longer. I don't really want to contour anything yet, so I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. And I think I'm just going to use the, I'm going to use the Milani little pomade in Natural Taupe, and then set it with the Loreal Brow Stylist Plumper. And I'm going to do it off camera because it takes me like 20 minutes to do my brows because I'm paranoid of messing them up. So I will be right back when those are done. Okay, so did my eyebrows. I put my eyeshadow primer on, just the e.l.f. Mineral eyeshadow primer. And then I have an idea of what kind of look I want to do. I know I want to do mostly neutral, but I want to do like a dark purple lip, I think. So I'm going to use, I decided I'll use the Naked palette because I want to use Hustle, I think, somewhere in it, just a little bit. And then it has all the other neutrals that I could possibly need or want right now. So I'm just gonna start out figuring out the crease area. So I'm just gonna use the brush that it comes with, like the fluffier side, and take Naked in my crease. I'm gonna take a little bit of Buck and pretty much just put it in the same spot. Just, you know the drill. Just not as high or anything. I'm gonna take this little slightly fluffy angled brush. I'm gonna take Buck again, just a little bit, and tap off the excess. And I'm gonna put it just on the inner portion of my crease. With the same little angled brush, I'm going to take Dark Horse, which is just another dark brown color, whatevs, and put that on like the outer third of my eye. And I put just the tiniest bit on the inner third inside of the Buck shade. And I'm going to take this brush earlier that I was using to like help with my eye shape and take Hustle, maybe, yeah, there we go, and tap that right in the center. Dark Horse look pretty freaking identical when they're on the lid. Okay, and then taking a clean little precise brush, this is actually a concealer brush. I'm just gonna take Virgin and put it like just right on the inner corner to brighten everything back up a little bit. I'm gonna take a break from my eyeshadow and continue on to eyeliner. I don't know if I want to do any upper lash stuff, so right now I'm just going to do my tight line and waterline, and I'm going to use the Loreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in black, obviously, and tight line. For the bottom, I'm gonna use Smog to smudge up my eyeliner. I don't know why. Just cause. Brush away this excess real quick. That's still managed to be on my face. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Master Precise because it's kind of starting to dry out, so it won't make it like the most opaque line in the world. Also, sorry if I keep looking at the viewfinder because lately my camera has a habit of just stopping recording. So I'm just checking to see if it's still recording or not. And you know what? I'm gonna do this off camera again because I'm still getting used to these things and trying to apply eyeliner one-handed with these things on. I don't know how to do that yet, so I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that, but it's done. I just did like the 2/3 of my eye, and no, I didn't exactly do a wing, but like I extended the line a little bit. And I don't know how I feel about that, but it's done. It's happened, and we're moving on. I'm gonna move on to. I'll go ahead and start my lips so I kind of get the base down before I do like blush and all that, because I don't know how dramatic I want to go yet. So this is the Me Now Generation 2 Long Lasting Lip Gloss. Something like that. I think it's from China or something. It's in the shade 22. It's a purpley color. Yeah, and it says lip gloss, but it is definitely a like liquid lipstick stain type product. You know what? I'm gonna be smart and wipe off my excess lip balm real quick. Yeah, I love this thing because it stays on so well. Back when I used to close and work like 7 to 3 in the morning shifts, I would wear this, and then, you know, like obviously I eat on my break and it's like greasy food and it would stay on, and I would go to Walmart afterwards. I took a selfie not expecting my lip color to be there, and it was like still like bam. So so if you are new, then you know I like super defined Cupid's bows, so whatever. That's how that's looking so far. I always have to put either like a clear lip balm or a little bit of gloss over this because it is a bit uncomfortable to wear by itself when you first put it on. It's like once it's worn down a little bit, it's more comfortable, but right now it is killing me, but I don't want to put anything on it yet because I don't want any powder to stick to it or anything. Okay, so I'm going to use my Wet n Wild contouring palette in this shade Caramel Toffee, and before I do my contour, I'm going to use an angled blush brush to dust the matte highlighting shade under my eyes and kind of on the top of my cheekbones. So I want to do that before I get contour color on this brush. To do a little bit more heavier highlighting, contouring for shoots than I would in like my daily life, because you kind of gotta, because photography can really flatten your face out a bit. So I didn't normally contour heavy, but when I do, I go for it. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. blush in the shade Mellow Mauve, and I'm just gonna go with a little bit of that. Like a little bit of this on my giant brush, apparently, because that's what I grabbed, and put this. I don't like to put blush right on the apples of my cheeks because I have chubby cheeks and I don't like to bring attention to it, so kind of more towards the back, like from the middle to the back of my cheeks. Before I put on any highlighter, I'm going to put on a tiny bit of this Good to Glow highlighter. And I probably should have put this on underneath my foundation. But it's too late for that now. I know it looks fine over powder, or at least that's my experience with it, so that's way too much. So it'll be okay. When I get ready for photo shoots, I try to only use products that I know work, but I think this should be okay because hopefully it can't go too wrong. I'm going to use the NYX Strobe of Genius highlighting palette for the first time. I think I'm going to start out with a little bit of the purple. It's going to sound weird, but it's not all that pigmented, so I kind of just want to put it over the, like, it doesn't like show up purple or anything, it just shows up very highlighted. And then taking, wow, this shade, which had a lot of kick back to it. And put that on the top. For the last thing, I have this NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Berry Strudel. And it's my first time using it on my lips. I've only swatched it. I'm not going to use a ton of it because it's extremely pigmented. I was going to put it in the very center because this wound up being a little bit more red than I wanted it to be. Actually, not screw it. Shine it all over because it's so pretty. Alright, so I think that is it for hair. Or for makeup. I have no idea what I'm going to do with my hair. I'm not going to do that on camera because it is kind of nuts right now. Okay, so this is the final look. I spaced out a little bit, so I did put on the Loreal, what's it called? The Lash Out Butterfly and Waterproof on my lower lashes. I forgot that because I can't wear mascara on my top lashes. So I got that on my bottom lashes, and then I finished everything off with the matte finish spray. And that is it. That's how the look came out. So I have about half an hour before I need to leave to go to the thing. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to see a behind the scenes thing, let me know down below and I'll edit that for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!